What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Faceovermatter. So in today's video, I am going to be testing out a product. I know that the whole, if you can tell by the title, then you already know what we're probably getting ready to get into, but I feel like I'm a little late on this silicone sponge trend, but I just feel like it's time for everything. There is a time for everything. So these sponges are from Cali Cosmetics. Let me open it up. I've already opened up one of these, but I have not used it. I just wanted to feel it and see what it looked like. But this is what we're working with today. It's a cute little silicone sponge thingy. This is actually like a duo side. Like you have the silicone side and then you have the like soft side. I've seen people using this. Of course, this side is for like the foundation. And then I've seen people using this soft side to set concealer, set the under eye, or set over top of the foundation. So I'm really excited to try it, even though, like I said, I do feel like I'm a little late on the sponge trend, but I really like these and I wanted to try them. So I will leave the link down below where you can purchase this if you are interested, if you are a silicone sponge user, if you actually like this idea. I've seen a lot of mixed reviews about it, but I have yet to try it myself. So I'm gonna go grab my foundation from behind me and then we're gonna get right into it. Okay, so for foundation today, I'm gonna be using the All Nighter Waterproof Urban Decay foundation in 8.75, but since it's getting cooler and this is more of like an orangey finish on me, I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in 107 Fresh Beige. Fresh Beige, of course, it's a little too light for me, so I feel like mixing these two. I mixed these two yesterday, and I was on Instagram Live pretty much all day, and I was just getting non-stop compliments about my makeup and my base and all that. So I feel like this mixture did me some justice yesterday. So if you are not doing anything and you just happen to see me on Instagram Live, come and chat with me. We have a good time on there. Yesterday, a lot of you were helping me find something to wear for church, and like we just had a really good time, and we were really getting into like talking and all that stuff. So I'll leave all of my social media probably somewhere here on the screen, but also it'll be down below if you missed it. Okay, so I have my mixture. I just mixed it together on the back of my hand, so I got like a nice mixture. All right, so my eyes are already done. Of course, I wanted to go ahead and get those out of the way. Okay, so I'm just going to, all right, I think I'm just gonna take my finger and just start kind of stippling it on first. I feel like that way I can get like a better application. I'm gonna just start with my cheek area because I don't want to do like a too big of an area first. Okay, so now taking the silicone side. Anyway, I'm gonna take the silicone side and I'm just going to start to tap it in. All right, so far this is giving me like very full coverage. I mean, the foundation that I'm using is full coverage anyway. All right, so off the bat, like it's spreading out nicely. Can you guys tell? It's spreading out nicely, but I'm not getting like that even like application, you know what I mean? I've also seen some people swiping it, but I feel like swiping it might make it streaky. All right, so far on my cheek area, it looks really nice. Like, I think it looks good. Like, cause you know, beauty blenders pretty much take away the foundation. They take, you know, less, I don't know, I feel like beauty blenders remove makeup and stuff, but this, like, it keeps it all on there. Like literally all of the foundation is on my face. It's not soaked up in the sponge or anything. I kind of want to pair it side by side by using a beauty blender. So I'm going to take a beauty blender and I'm just going to use the beauty blender for the other side of my face and see if there is a difference. Because you know, beauty blenders are what we always say is the go-to. And I've honestly, like I've seen people use like this silicone sponge in like their everyday makeup. So just by one application, I can already tell that this is definitely the more full coverage side. This one I can still see kind of like some of my skin in there, but this is like literally opaque. I'm really digging the opaque side because I feel like if I'm gonna go full coverage, I'm gonna go full coverage. So I'm gonna add a little bit more to this side. And just off the gate, I can already tell that it'll be able to fit under the eyes. Okay, so now we're gonna jump right into concealer. All right, I'm gonna be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, of course. And I'm just gonna start by applying it how I usually do, just taking the applicator and applying it under my eye. Now, since this is a drying concealer, I'm gonna do it like one step at a time. So since this isn't getting soaked up, I'm gonna have to wipe this off. Okay, so now taking that, I'm just gonna start tapping it under the eye, and we're just gonna see. The only thing I fear about using this under the eye is that it's not gonna soak up the concealer, so which kind of means it's gonna make it literally spread everywhere. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna make the concealer go out farther than what I want. So just as I thought, it's not really gonna blend seamlessly under the eye, so I'm just gonna go around the edges of it with my beauty blender. But you see how the beauty blender just like, it's just like a magic eraser or something. I do like the silicone sponge, but I feel like if I'm gonna use it, I'm still gonna need like a beauty blender on standby, just because of situations like this. You're working with a small area and you're not really gonna be able to blend it as seamlessly. You see, just with a couple taps, like it blended out the edges of the concealer. Okay, so now we are going to try it out with some contouring cream. Usually I use the e.l.f. foundation palettes. That's what I'm gonna use today. I don't know about y'all, but I am digging this. All right, now I'm gonna take some on the sides of the nose. Okay, so now I think the true test is setting powder, because they have this soft side. Now I was thinking the soft side might have been to like buff out any streakiness, but I think we're pretty good on the streakiness. So I'm gonna use this side to use as for my setting powder. So I'm gonna use my loose face powder from Airspun, just because my other powder is on the little skimpy side. So just taking the softer side, dipping it right in. So if you can tell, it's not really picking up too much product, which is a really good thing. And you see how much is barely on there? I think that's a really good thing, because you don't want too much, unless you want a super like a heavy bake, but I don't. So I'm just gonna start and tapping that in. So what I can tell already is just because it's not picking up a whole lot of product, I'm able to press it into the skin and it's giving me a really nice airbrushed finish. I'm gonna take some underneath my contour, and then I'm gonna just take the residue and just tap over everything else. All right, so I'm gonna finish the rest of my face real quick, and then I'll come back for the final thought. Okay, we are done with the makeup. You guys, when I tell you I feel so full coverage, it's not even funny. Like I feel so, like not a bad full coverage, but I just feel so full coverage. Like, the verdict out on this is I love it. I really, really like this. I really, really, really like this. Okay guys, yeah, I really, really like this. So if you have a silicone sponge and you don't like it, let me know down below as to why, or if you do like it, let me know as to why down in the comments. Let's chat. But yeah guys, the verdict is out on this. I love it. I will continue to use it, so if you see this in upcoming tutorials, you'll know why. But I just want to thank you guys so much for watching today. So as always, if you're new, I'm Jay, and if you're not new, I just thank you so much for supporting me with whatever I do here with my channel. I love each and every one of you to no end, and of course, God willing, I will definitely see you all in my next video. Oh, I just noticed I did not do a facial spray. Hold up, let me spray. Then we're gonna take that sponge. We're gonna tap over the face a little bit. Okay, I'm out. Love you guys, bye.